When we think about the universe and all its complex details, we can see mathematics as the language that describes this complexity. Just like God used words to create, these mathematical laws and numbers can be seen as God's tools or building blocks for the universe. Think of it this way: the laws of math weren't made up by us, they were found. These laws have been key in showing how logical Christianity can be. Math acts like a condensed language, capturing complex truths about our universe, much like how Newton and other famous scientists used mathematical equations to explain the movements of planets and forces. Here are a few mathematical and logical arguments that is inspiring or thought-provoking. Let's start with something called the fine-tuning argument. This idea looks at how perfectly the universe is set up for life to exist. It's as though everything was meticulously adjusted just right to support life. The chances that all these constants would randomly fall into the extremely narrow range that allows life to exist are astonishingly low. It's almost as if everything was meticulously adjusted to just the right settings. Many see this precision as a hint of intentional design. Picture this: you're baking a cake. The recipe must be followed with precision. Too much or too little of any ingredient and your cake is ruined. Similarly, our universe needed its own ingredients to be perfectly measured to support life. For example, gravity, for instance, is one of these crucial ingredients. If it were a bit stronger or weaker, life as we know it wouldn't be possible. The same goes for the electromagnetic force, which holds atoms together. A slight adjustment in this force, and atoms could no longer form the molecules necessary for life. Given how precisely these forces are tuned to support life, many people see this as a hint of intentional design. It's like there's a cosmic baker, a designer who carefully followed a recipe to ensure our universe could host life. If you're curious for a deeper dive into this idea, check out my other video on fine-tuning where I explore these concepts in more detail. Math isn't just a collection of numbers and equations. It's a lens through which we discover patterns and beauty that permeate the world around us. Take the Fibonacci sequence, for instance. It's a simple yet profound series of numbers where each one is the sum of the two preceding ones: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and so on. Remarkably, this sequence surfaces throughout nature. Look at the petals on a flower, the arrangement of leaves around a stem, or the spirals of a shell. Then there's the golden ratio, a seemingly magical proportion approximately equal to 1.618. This ratio emerges when you divide a line into two parts, so that the ratio of the whole line to the longer part is the same as the ratio of the longer part to the shorter part. This ratio isn't just a numerical curiosity. It appears everywhere, from the spirals of seashells and the shapes of galaxies to human-made marvels like the Parthenon in Greece. The golden ratio seems to be a recurring theme. The consistent presence of mathematical patterns like these in nature hints at a hidden order, almost as if nature is encoded with a secret mathematical language. Let's delve into how the mathematical concept of infinity can mirror the divine nature of God. Infinity in math, whether it's the endless progression of numbers or the infinite nature of pi, provides a fascinating reflection of the infinite aspects of God. Consider the simple act of counting: 1, 2, 3, and so on. No matter how high you count, there is always another number to add. This never-ending sequence represents infinity, a journey through numbers that never concludes. This is more than just an abstract concept. It's a fundamental property of mathematics that shows the limitless potential of numerical sequences. A number most often encountered in the context of circles. Pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, and it begins with 3.14159, extending infinitely without repeating. This characteristic of pi as a non-repeating, never-ending decimal is another powerful illustration of infinity in mathematics. Just as numbers can continue infinitely, some people view the universe as boundless, perhaps even infinite in its expanse. This endless nature in both math and the universe can be seen as a reflection of a divine creator, limitless and beyond our full comprehension. Imagine holding a magic paintbrush in your hand, one that could draw endlessly complex and beautiful patterns by simply following a few straightforward rules. This is the essence of the Mandelbrot set, a remarkable mathematical concept that reveals stunning visuals when plotted on a graph. The Mandelbrot set, defined by the recursive equation zn plus 1, equals z and circumflex 2 plus c is more than just a set of numbers. It's a gateway to an infinite array of patterns and colors. Each point on this set reveals vibrant, mesmerizing formations akin to natural art, like the spirals in a seashell or the symmetrical layout of leaves on a branch. What's truly captivating about the Mandelbrot set is its boundless complexity. No matter how much you zoom into any part of the set, there's always more detail to uncover. It's like an endless treasure hunt within a mathematical universe. These intricate patterns, which recur in ever more detailed iterations, are examples of fractals, a concept where similar patterns recur at progressively smaller scales. The endless and ever-complex beauty of the Mandelbrot set, derived from such a simple mathematical formula, is a testament to the inherent complexity and elegance of the universe. The Mandelbrot set's infinite beauty and complexity, emerging from simple mathematical rules, inspire awe and wonder, suggesting that the universe's mathematical elegance could be a reflection of a higher intelligence. The idea that God thinks mathematically, and that math itself stems from the divine mind, is a profound reflection on the nature of creation and existence. Francis Collins, who studied the human DNA, described the human genome as the language of God because it shows a level of planning and precision that suggests a thoughtful creator rather than random chance. The presence of mathematical truths, which exist beyond the constraints of time and space, suggests that these concepts might originate from an infinite, divine intelligence. Galileo's famous statement, "Math is the language with which God has written the universe," encapsulates this notion beautifully. It implies that through mathematics, we can begin to understand the underlying order and the systematic construction of the cosmos, an order that seems too structured and coherent to be merely coincidental. So, when you think about how mathematics, goodness, truth, and beauty all come together, it really points to something bigger than us. Like there's a supreme mind, God, who's beyond all our human debates, and really embodies these eternal truths. It kind of nudges us to see the universe not just as a bunch of random events, but as something intentionally and thoughtfully crafted, maybe by a transcendent and all-knowing designer. Thank you for watching. Please post what you think in the comments. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and support my channel and click the like button. This will help in taking the love of Jesus to this world. You can also browse through my other videos in this channel that may be of interest to you.